102.3
Max FM.
This is the Bbnaija Roundup, brought to you by Lush Hair.
Yes, of course. Welcome to the Bbnaija Roundup, brought to you by Lush Hair. And as always, we keep you updated with everything happening in that house. And last night was eviction night. And we saw a number of dramatic moments, even though some of the guys who left the house were not so shocking.
Okay, so we had five people that were nominated for possible eviction. We had Brian, we had Groovy, we had Fina, we had Bbnaija and Khalid. And unfortunately, the bottom two were Bbnaija and Khalid, and they got evicted from the show. Week 3, even Ebuka, the host, had to comment, how is it 3 weeks into the show and it looks like this show has been running for months? It's been one episode of drama after the other. I don't know. I think they got it right with this season.
Well,
I think they got it right with season 7.
Talking about getting it right, fine. But what I find quite fascinating about this season is because a particular house is refusing to step up when it comes to the head of house games and taking ownership, authority. Because the more you falter in that area, the most likely for you to get out of the house. And it's looking like most of them have been nominated. Aside from
so level two housemates have been falling under the hammer of eviction more because they've been unfortunate enough not to have won the head of house as frequently as level 1. And I think level 2, they've given us more entertainment than level 1, to be honest. But they seem to forget that the focus is 100 million naira prize money. No matter how much you want to entertain Nigerians, if you are in that house not to win the money, you will get kicked out at the end of the day, which is what's happening.
And the crazy part
with that, Khalid and Daniella, what do you think would happen to whatever ship was sailing before? Do you think Daniella will move on, or do you think she would still get stuck on her feelings and this might affect her game?
You see, first with the Khalid thing, before the relationship part comes the competitive spirit in him when it comes to playing the head of house games. Now they've lost him. He's one of their most competitive guys in that house. Now that he's gone, I don't see how they will ever stand a chance to win that head of house.
Unfortunately, his nighttime activity overshadowed his daytime activity. That's all I can say. And not to stop there, I don't know if Bbnaija left too soon, because she might have become a point of should I say, you know that story in the Bible now where Joseph flee from Potiphar's wife. She could have become the Potiphar's wife in the house, because not too long before the eviction took place, she and Sir Kes, the only married man in that house, were on the bed. They were sleeping, and at some point Bbnaija tried and attempted to kiss Sir Kes or Kes, and he kept resisting. He kept turning her down. He kept pushing her away.
I think her name should be Bbnaija Delilah.
But now that she's out of the house, I'm sure Kes will be a happy man. Finally, one hurdle has been successfully crossed.
See, the thing is,
will he be able to hold his peace and not and resist temptation throughout to stay in the house? We don't know. Only time will tell.
That is why I'm advocating that married people should.
No, I think it is right, so that we can test. You can test his limits.
Don't tempt the Lord thy God.
I think it works. Mike was a married man in that house, and he got to top 5.
You keep going back to Mike.
Yes, because he's a married man.
Mike married.
But Tega on the other one, Tega on the other hand, we all know how her stay ended. So different strokes for different folks at the end of the day, whether single or married.
I'm going to speak up for Tega. Tega didn't come to that house a married woman. She didn't.
Tega came as
She came separated. And that information she didn't divulge on time until later, because why she came with a game plan.
So let me
tell everybody making it look as though she was married before she came. She came separated.
Let me tell you, whether the marital home was a separated one, scattered one, or a settled home, when you get into the house, you will reveal your true character. That's all I'm going to say.
I disagree. Some people pretended throughout the show.
Well, speaking of people that are moving on, Groovy seems to be moving on swiftly. He seems to be the toast of
Groovy's the show now.
People are asking him to share his soap.
He's the show now.
His shower gel name, brand. What is he using? Or maybe it's the pink hair he has on that seems to be the catch of the ladies. But he's been going back and forth, going around and around. But in particular, Fina seems to be getting more of the attention because they're in the same house. Unlike Chumsy, who is in a level 1. So that's a long distance relationship anyway. But Fina is the one close to him right now, and they seem to be, getting things heated.
Okay, but I don't know why people are saying that Fina could have lost her focus, and probably that this game plan she's trying to hatch on right now might not work for her. Why are people thinking that way?
Because it seems like relationship strategy might not end up being the best strategy for you to get through to the house.
The moment you're in a relationship with a strong contender,
if you look at the couples that in the house, Groovy Beauty's out, Khalid, Daniella, Khalid's out. So we don't want Fina to get caught in that web as well, especially as she was also close, or at least not too close, but at least she was one of the closest to Beauty before she left. So people are now wondering, how does it look dating an ex to someone that you're close to? I don't want to use the word best friend because that's too strong. How many days did they spend together?
So the question, you didn't come with a babe. You can't go with one.
The question we're going to be throwing at you, and you can also respond on our Instagram live, Max 102.3 FM TVC Connect.
Yeah.
The question is, can you date the ex of a close friend? Your close friend. Can you date the ex of your close friend?
If destiny allows it, why not?
Okay, now.
All right, then. This is the Bbnaija roundup still, and we ask you a question right now. Would you date your ex's partner?
Your partner's ex?
Your
friend's ex.
Your friend's ex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your friend's ex. Would you
feel comfortable moving on with your friend's ex?
To that person.
Absolutely.
0817-287-1853. 0817-287-1854. And it looks like it's not just going to be that drama alone.
Yeah.
Amaka is waiting in the wings. She was disappointed to see Fina and Groovy, getting in the groove of things. You shock her.
She should make you move. Good evening. How you doing?
Yes, fine, thank you.
Good.
You guys are good?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, so may one's loyalty never be tested. I don't want to ever find myself in that situation. Kind of situation.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
At the end of the day, we all are dating one's exes and all of that. But your best friend's ex, no, come on, man.
But what if your best friend was the one that ended that relationship? Your best friend ended that relationship, and then the ex is there.
The fact that they might have had something carnal is what scares me. Because that thing they worry me sometimes. So that's the fear.
Carnality. Thank you, sir.
Yes, so.
You cannot. Your eye cannot take it. Wow.
0817-287-1853. Can you date your ex's partner? All right. Just the way you have Fina now
your
rocking it with Groovy. Good morning.
Grooving with Groovy.
Yes. Hello. Good morning. Are you there?
Hello.
Yes. Good to have you on the show. What's your name?
My name is Yusuf.
Okay. What would you do? Would you move on with your ex's partner?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
Fantastic.
And you would tell them? You would tell the person?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, I would.
Okay.
You like your peace. I love it. Thank you so much. All right. Well, we still got more calls coming through. Time is still very much on our hands. And we also understand that Elu Swag was crying.
Yes.
He busted into tears.
He saw his love interest.
Yeah.
And
you cannot be man enough to open mouth. You are crying there.
His love interest with Groovy. It's not easy now.
Atata. Hello. Good morning. How you doing?
Hello. Good morning.
Brother. Hello. Good morning. You are calling us from a castle and the whole
your line is very busy or very noisy.
Yeah, sorry, we can't take that call. 0817-287-1853-1854. I think
well, let me read some comments on Instagram Live. Max 102.3 FM. Wise Buyer says permission is needed to date my close friend's ex.
Okay.
So permission is needed.
Permission is needed?
Yes.
Okay.
And Gigi Couture says I disagree with Mark saying level 2 is refusing to step up because HOH game is a game of chance. They did their best. It just hasn't favored them yet.
It's still part of not stepping up now. Abi, I no quarrel. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome, my brother. How you doing?
I'm good.
All right. Would you date your
friend's ex?
Would you date your friend's ex quickly?
No, I can't do that.
All right.
He said
Sorry.
no.
Please, next time, please help us turn down the volume on your radio. It interferes with the conversation. It's not fair at all.
Another comment.
Okay.
Sam Dell says I can date my friend's ex because we meet people through people. So.
You meet people through people. That's a very democratic approach. I love it. Government of the people, for the people, for the relationship. Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
to have you on the show. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. What's your name?
I'm I'm here date.
Good. Would you date your?
Can you date your friend's ex?
I don't know what else.
You can't.
Why not?
Yeah, I can.
Why not?
That's my friend we are talking about.
Okay.
Can't share.
Okay. Let's imagine this: your friend's ex is in Canada, located in UK, and wants you to come and move in, and says, "Look, you are the love of his life, and he cannot do without you." What would you do? Would you refuse such an opportunity?
It depends the kind of friend I'm dealing with.
It depends. Now you have bent the conversation. You think say you.
I cannot call that my girlfriend.
You think say you did wise. Thank you very much. Oshegon. Final caller before we hit the.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, my name is Celeste.
All right, so listen, can you date your friend's ex?
No,
Why
I
not?
can't do that.
Why not?
I can't because
She's a human
I
being
won't
too,
feel
now, why not?
comfortable.
You won't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Well, I think everybody's just trying to run away from reality.
Well,
But,
judging from what people are saying, I just hope this doesn't begin to affect Fina, because if people are looking at the situation and saying, I can't do that, they might start withdrawing from that connection that they've built with Fina over time and say, look, if Fina can do this, then that means this girl needs to leave the house. I mean, I just hope it doesn't affect her chances.
Well, no, nobody has the power to do that, because even you that is plotting Fina's downfall too could be on your way out.
Way out of what?
That is a mystery.
This is a game.
That is a mystery
It's
of
a
the
game.
Yes.
See, the thing with Big Brother Naija house is the housemates have to build a connection with the fans.
Now,
if the connection is lost,
yes. But what if people don't
your
want
votes reduce?
What if people don't want Beauty's toxic personality with Groovy, and finally seeing Fina coming through?
I think people would
cushion
prefer,
that effect.
I think a lot of people would prefer the thing that's trying to come up between Groovy and Chomzy, because Chomzy, is far away, and also the fact that they want to see.
Is it the same Chomzy that was drumming on Deji's?
No, that's Chichi.
That's Chichi.
Yeah,
okay.
that's Chichi. Coincidentally, during the party, Chichi danced with. Chichi attempted to dance with Groovy. So what had happened was I think Ilibai was dancing with Groovy, and Chichi came to push Ilibai off.
Ilibai, give me a chance.
Yes. and
I rock this man.
So no. What had happened was Chichi was dancing first with Groovy. So Ilibai came to push her, trying to guard Groovy that this is our own housemate. You from level 1, you can't just come here and be dancing with our boy. So Ilibai pushed Chichi off first, and then Chichi came back when she saw Ilibai dancing with Groovy and pushed Ilibai off too first and started dancing with Groovy. And Groovy just looked like the hottest guy on the dance floor that day, and it was just crazy. I don't know how Groovy did it, but he's doing it.
But in reality, that's the name of the game, all right? That is the name of the game.
So Mark, I suggest you dye your hair pink to enable your chances.
I don't have to do that. No, I don't have to do that.
It might work for you.
No. Pink hair? No way. No way.
So that things can get groovy for you.
I'm not the queen of Africa. No, I can't do that. All right. So I think that's the best we can take on the Bbnaija roundup.
Yes, that is it. We await more drama today, and we can't wait to see how Daniella is going to pull off without Khalid in her bed.
And of course, don't fail to follow the handles TVC Connect and of course Max 102.3 FM for more updates.
Yes.
And we already told you that you've got loads of gifts to win too when it's time to drop the questions.
Yeah, just follow those pages and you find out details on how you can be a part of it. And that is it on the Big Brother Naija Roundup, brought to you by LawShare for this morning. We'll bring it again to you tomorrow. Of course, more drama loading, and we'll serve it to you juicy and fresh.
102.3
Maxfm.
This is the Bbnaija Roundup, brought to you by LawShare.